my ID clearance light and my turn signals light on my truck and on my trailer are amber in the front and red to the rear. They are not cracked, not broken, and secured with no condensation. My windshield is not cracked, not broken, and secured with no outdated sticker and no obstruction. The seal around the windshield is not cracked. The seal around the windshield is not dry rotted or frayed. My windshield wipers are properly flush to the windshield and they are not dry rotted or frayed. My wood mirror, my sport mirror, and my flat mirror, they are not cracked, not broken, and secure. My headlights are not cracked, not broken, and secure with no condensation. My tach is properly mounted to the bumper and the suspension is properly balanced. If it wasn't balanced, I would place my vehicle out of service. In the lift of my vehicle, there is no leak, there's no hanging wires, no broken glasses, and no puzzles. If there wasn't, I would place the vehicle out of service. Now you take off your hoop. My radiator and my radiator hose, they are not cracked, not broken, and secured with no leaks. And the radiator hose is properly cramped and the radiator hose is not frayed and properly cramped. My alternator is not cracked, not broken, and secured. And my alternator is belt driven, and the belt is not cracked, not broken, and secured, and not dry rotted or frayed. And it should have no more than 3 to 4 of play. My exhaust comes through the manifold and goes to the rear of my truck. And the exhaust is not cracked, not broken, and secured with no leaks. If it had leaks, it will show black soot. My fuel tank on my truck. My fuel tanks on my truck is not cracked, not broken, and secure with no leaks. And it's properly and it's held up with metal and rubber strap. And the cap is hand tied with a metal chain and a rubber seal. The cap is hand tied. The cap is hand tied with a rubber seal, with a metal chain and a rubber seal. My steps are not cracked, not broken, and secure with no illegal work and no loose or missing part. My windshield washer flow reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secured, and no leaks. My cooler reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secured with no leaks, and it should read between the hard and full mark. My bottom radiator hose goes through the water pump and it's not cracked, not broken, and secured with no leaks. And the water pump is gear driven. My power steering fluid reservoir is not cracked, not broken, and secured, and it should read between the hard and full mark. Now, here on this system we have the 3 system. No, not yet the 3 system. My compressor My air compressor is not cracked, not broken, and secured, and with no leaks, and is properly mounted. And my air compressor and my dipstick, how I will gauge my oils, I will pull them out and wipe them off and put them back in and pull them back out. It should read between the earth and the full mark. My drive shaft, and my gearbox, and my pick arm, and my steering linkage. Drive shaft, gearbox, pick arm, and steering linkage. My drive shaft is not cracked, not broken, and secured, and it should have no more than 2 of play, and it's free of debris. My drive shaft U-joint is free of debris. My gearbox is not cracked, not broken, and secured. My pick arm, and my steering linkage. Pick arm and steering linkage are not cracked, not broken, and secured, and properly mounted. Now, we go to the brake system. I will go to the brake system. For my brake system, I have my ABS line, brake hose is not cracked, not broken, and secured, with no leaks and not dry rotted or frayed. My brake chamber is not cracked, not broken, and secured, with no leaks and not dent. My push rod, flag adjuster, and flag adjuster, they are not cracked, not broken, and secured, with no illegal work. Inside, I tell you, I have my brake drum, and my brake shoe lining. They are not cracked, not broken, and secured. And the brake drum is not dent, and the brake shoe lining is not worn, dangerously thin. Now we come to the second system, which is my suspension system. For the suspension system, I have my leaf spring, U-bolts, my leaf spring and my U-bolts. My leaf spring and my U-bolts sitting on the axle. This is the axle. Leaf spring, U-bolts sitting on the axle, and they are connected with hangers and hangers mount, and who are connected to the frame and comes down to the shock absorber. And they are not cracked, not broken, and secured. And they are not shifted or missing. The leaf spring and let me come back, please. My leaf spring, U-bolts, sitting on the axle, connected with hangers and hanger mount, connected to the frame and to the shock absorber. They are not cracked, not broken, and secured, with no illegal work and no loose or missing part. And they are not shifted or missing, and no leaks from the shock absorber. No leaks from the shock absorber. Yes. Now we are finished with this engine compartment.